I want to open up by reading from Zechariah 9, and this is about the coming Messiah. It's a prophecy that people needed to hear about what Messiah would be like, what God would be like when he came to save his people. Here's what it says. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your king is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he, humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey. I will cut off the chariot from Ephraim and the warhorse from Jerusalem, and the battle bow shall be cut off, and he shall speak peace to the nations. He shall rule from sea to sea and from the river to the ends of the earth. As for you also, because of the blood of my covenant with you, I will set your prisoners free from the waterless pit. One whisper of hope that I received for me personally in a time that was kind of dark in my life was a time where we had 3 little kids. Like our daughter, Juliana, was probably less than 1 year old. And I was working in a job that was just like in finance, and I was kind of bored with it. But I was like, God, I'll do whatever you want me to do. And we were just broke because we just didn't make enough money yet to support all these people. And it was just a really sad kind of time, you know? And I just needed some hope, and Marcia felt it. And I got my second speeding ticket, which I never got speeding tickets, in 1 week's time. And I'm like, God, I get it. You're like mad at me or something. But he wasn't. It was just that I needed to kind of like listen to his voice or something. So I get home and I get a call from this friend of mine who was at a church out east. And he's like, hey, I want to talk to you about taking a job out here. And like, I don't know why but I just was like, I don't want to move out east really. But it was just this tiny little speck of hope that maybe I would be important in the ministry of Christ in some way or somehow. So I went and did the interview. Wasn't a fit, but that whisper of hope that happened there set me on 20 plus years of pastoral and worship ministry that I'm still doing to this day. And it wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have received that whisper of hope.
If you just wouldn't sit silent and listen.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was hard, but I sat silent and listened. So oftentimes we want a yell, you know, and Israel wanted it too, but we want somebody to come in with the sword and be like, I fixed it all and everything's perfect. But the Lord's like using these whispers to conform us into the image of Christ and to make us like recognize our need for him. Listen for the whispers of hope from the Almighty God. He's right here, right with you. And expect that his whispers will bring about the change that he wants to see in you.